Well, hello, and welcome to the third of 3 nights here in the iRacing Race Pace event here, brought to you Monitored Security Solutions here. We got the top 3 here tonight in points: Alex Attard, Brad O'Brien, and I can't remember the guy's name. He's not in this one. Give me a second. Clayton Tilley. He's the other one in that top 3 here. We'll see how they throw it down here tonight. We got Weedsport action coming up your way. They're making those final adjustments here before heading out. There they go. We got Brad O'Brien on top of this one. Blake Walsh in second. Yeager. Mr. William in third. Fourth is Tyler Maggs. Bryce Lucius in fifth. Dylan DeBono sixth. Ross Kaiser in seventh. Daniel Boyd in eighth. Tristan Yellen in ninth. Joseph Garcia 10th. Jason Crawford and Jason Burke round out the rest of it here. We got 2 heats coming your way here tonight from Weeds. Pace truck about to make his way off, and we are going to get this one on here. Maybe one more round. Got to get used to Weedsport, the new one on the platform here.
Green.
We are racing here. Green flag in the air. Look at these guys burn around here. This new track on iRacing, this Weedsport. The 77 there getting a little loose and into it there. He's gonna clean it up. He's in second here. Blake Walsh out in front at the moment. We got Tyler Maggs and William Yeager going at it. Looks like Brad O'Brien not gonna get the start he wants here. It's gonna be a tough one to make his way back up through in the feature event here. He's gonna have to do everything he can to make it up. Williams looking for a second position here. Trying to make his way around that 10 car. We got 5 laps of action here to go in this first of 2 heats. Blake Walsh still out in front. Tyler Maggs. William Yeager here trying to close that gap between him and Tyler. Doing a decent job right now trying to get to that inside. Just can't seem to get him right there just yet. Now he's to the inside there, looking for that pass with 2 laps to go. He's got a little time to get it done still. Can William Yeager get around Tyler Maggs here? They're going to cross the line, and the white flag is out. ButtKicker Gamer 2, feel what you've been missing. Immerse yourself in the game. Blake Walsh got to keep this one clean, and this one is his. It's his. Blake Walsh wins this one. Tyler Maggs in second. William Yeager in third. Going to move into that second heat now. What's going on, Bill Cook? How's it going out there today? Alex Attard's going to line up on the front of the board here. Clayton Tilley in second. Joshua Walton third. Trent Gosling in fourth. Got Brock Lewis sitting in fifth. And then sixth, Chris Johnson. Justin Wright seventh. Kyle Keeter in eighth. Riley Stewart in ninth. And Benjamin Matchett in 10th. Got Cahill Gray and Robbie Cox rounding out that back row here. See who gets it done in this second of two heats. Green flag is out, and we are racing here in this second heat. Alex Attard getting a good jump out in front, but Clayton Tilley going to take it around him on the top side here. Clayton Tilley working it, doing a great job to get around there to that top side, making it around and leading the first lap. Clayton Tilley getting it done. We got Alex Attard in second, Joshua Walton in third here. J-Dub, see what he can pull out. Riding a little high through the cushion there, keeping it steady, keeping it clean. Hit that halfway mark this time by. 5 laps to go here. J-Dub closing that gap between himself and Alex Attard. See if he can get around that low side here. Oh, a little too much throttle on that exit. You see him get a little loose. He saves it. He's going to keep it moving. Pulling through here. We got 3 laps to go. Can J-Dubs catch Alex Attard here? We will see. He's looking to the low side. Not enough there on the exit. 2 laps to go. Is it going to be a little too late? We'll see here. As J-Dub trying to hunt him down. It looks like Clayton Tilley's just got to keep it clean there. In some traffic, we are on that final lap. ButtKicker Gamer 2, immerse yourself in the game. Feel what you've been missing. Clayton Tilley's got to keep it clean around these last couple of turns. And this one is his. Clayton Tilley walks away with the win. Alex Attard in second. Josh Walton. J-Dub taking third there. Moving on to the consolation race here. We got 10 laps coming your way. Daniel Boyd starting on the top of this one. We got Kyle Keeler back behind him. Tristan Yellen in third. Benjamin Matchett starting in fourth. Starting back in fifth, we got Joseph Garcia. Chris Johnson in sixth. We got Brad O'Brien starting seventh and Justin Wright in eighth. Jason Burke, 9th. Cahill Gray, 10th. Bryce Lucius in 11th. Robbie Cox, 12th. Jason Crawford and Brock Lewis round out this one. See who gets it done here. See what these guys have for us in this B main here. Should be a solid one. See what these guys got for the track here in this consolation. Green flag flies. We're back to the exciting action here from Weedsport. They keep it smooth moving off. Tristan Yellen falling back from 3rd to 6th there on that start. Up in front, Kyle Keeler gonna pull away with a little lead there. He's got Benjamin Matchett behind him. Chris Johnson and Justin Wright round out the rest of that. Take a wide view out here and see what we see through the field. As Kyle Keeler, he has got a good lead here on Benjamin Matchett. 27 car doing a great job out in front right now. Come across the line, it'll be halfway here this time by that 27 machine doing a fantastic job at the moment. Looks like Brad O'Brien trying to make some room up here as he's on that top side. He's got somebody down there on the low. It goes around Jason Crawford there. He's moving through. We got 5 laps of action. 4 now remain. See what these guys can get done is out in front. Kyle Keeler doing a fantastic job with it right now. Kyle's trying to pull through some traffic. We're behind him. Benjamin Matchett and Chris Johnson battling out a bit. Kyle's just ripping through this field right now. Here's a 60 machine of Benjamin Matchett as he follows through. Across the line here, we're going to have 1 to go. White flag out in the air. ButtKicker Gamer 2, immerse yourself in the game and feel what you've been missing. Kyle Keeler's got to make it through here cleanly, and this one's going to belong to him. Whoa, I said cleanly, and there he goes. He doesn't do it cleanly, but he makes it across in first. Some traffic out in front. Wanted to make a little roadblock for him. Got a little pole shuffle coming your way here. Give him a minute here to get all situated for this pole shuffle here. Guys, join us this morning, 11 a.m. Eastern. It's about 6 hours from now. We're going to talk all things motorsports, checkers and wreckers coming your way. 11 a.m. Eastern here this morning. These guys will be coming out for the pole shuffle in just a few. We wait to see who's on board. The first dance is going to be Riley Stewart and Ross Kaiser here. Let's see who gets it done in this first whole shuffle here. Oh, tough one there for Ross as he gets fired off and loses that back end. And right now, Riley Stewart pushing it out in front, and I don't think Ross is going to catch him. Riley Stewart going to move on to the next round here. Ross about caught him. Let's see who steps up here. Next in line looks like Trent Gosley. Can Trent take down Riley? Let's see. They're off, underway with the 2-lap shootout here. It's like a king of the hill. You got to win, you move on. 8 cars in this shootout. Oh, they make contact here. Looks like Trent's going to get it going. And this one belongs to Trent. Next up, Dylan DeBono is going to step onto the track. See if he's got anything from Mr. Gosley here. Guys, as always, check out Monitored Security Solutions, as that 03 should have. He should have known he had somebody down there on the low side. Nolan DeBono is gonna, looks like he's gonna step up and keep on with this one. As Josh Walton, J-Dub's gonna be the next up to board bat here. And as Dylan gets himself a new ride, he's back out for this 2-lap shootout here. And they're off here for the 2-lap shootout. J-Dub's Dylan DeBono riding out here. Dylan's going to get around on that low side. Can J-Dubs use that top side and get around here at the line? He's going to take it. We got one more here. Again, they're taking that same line there where we see Dylan get the advantage on the low side. Sorry, J-Dub getting into the wall there. He's okay. He keeps it moving, and he's going to take this one. J-Dub's to the top now. See the next in line. We got 3 more coming your way to try to take on the 81 machine here. Here comes Eager Yeager. William Yeager's ready to get it done here. Let's see what he's got for Mr. J-Dubs here. Pulls up side by side. These guys ready to go. They're off here, 2 laps. Yeager getting out to a good jump there. J-Dub's coming in and gives him the back. Yeager's going to try to make everything up, but that's going to be a hard one to come up through. Looks like J-Dub says, that was my bad. You're good. Go ahead and move on. Gives it to Yeager here. Looks like Alex might be the next one up. Waiting on Alex and his cat. J-Dub making it back out, so they're gonna run another one, it looks like, between Yeager and J-Dub here. Two-lap shootout for the pole shuffle here is what we're watching. It's like a king of the hill for the top 8. You see Yeager swing to the top side there, and J-Dub's gonna take that to his advantage and go to the low. See if he can't get out around Yeager there. Yeager's keeping it solid there, up on top, gets across the line in front. Can he do it again as J-Dub's still taking that low line, trying to make it work, throws the slider. Yeager with the crossover and the win there, and that 2-lap dash. Alex is stepping up to bring it on with William here. I'm gonna waste no time here. They get it going. There's that green. They're back at the pole shuffle dance here as Yeager gets a little loose on that top side. Looks like they slow it down. They gonna get another start here. At the line, off they go. Alex gonna close that door there early on William, try to give him a little stutter step. Now we got a crossover after Alex sliding up to the top side. Yeager back behind him for that lap. Can he get around him here? Can't do it there. So Alex is going to move on. We got one more, I believe, coming up. Tyler Mag's going to bring it out here and put it on against Alex Attard. See what these guys got in the final shootout here. They're off and at it. 24 getting up to that top side. They're going to try to put himself in front of Alex, and Alex gets around there on a crossover. He's going to see if he got it. At the line, oh, they come into contact. Alex going to keep moving. We'll see if they reset this one or they keep it going. Right now, Alex takes it. They slow it down at the line, though, so I think they might do another one here. We'll see. See if they do. Looks like Alex is going to take it. They should be moving on to the next round here. Maybe. Clayton Tilley and Alex Attard come back out to the track here. These guys getting it on here. Looks like Clayton Tilley going to get a good jump on Alex Attard on the start there. Let's see if Tilley can stay out in front of Double A here. He takes that low side through that last set of turns there. Coming through the last lap of this shootout. Tilley down low. He's going to have to pull himself up to that top side and really block Alex here. They make a little contact. Alex into the wall. Tilley going to cross the line in first. We'll see if they count it. They do, and now Blake Walsh going to make his way out here. Give the go here to these two. They're firing off and underway. King of the Hill for the top 10 positions here. This should be the last of the runs. As right now, Blake Walsh out in front of Tilley. Tilley getting into the wall. Blake Walsh has got to keep it clean now. And he does so. Tilley knows it. We should be moving on now to the main event, the feature. They'll be there in a moment. We'll be gridding up and underway with the madness in just a few. We're rolling away here. Blake Walsh, Clayton Tilley, Tyler Maggs, Alex Attard, William Yeager, Josh Walton, Dylan DeBono, Trent Gosley, Ross Kaiser, Riley Stewart, Kyle Keeler, Chris Johnson, Benjamin Matchett, Jason Crawford, Justin Wright, Brock Lewis, Brad O'Brien, Tristan Yeelan, Jason Birkin, Robbie Cox. Round out this one here. Got one more lap behind this pace truck, and we're going to have 30 laps of fun and excitement coming your way from Weedsport here. We're going to crown a champion. Who's it going to be? They're ready to get this one on. We are as well. Thank you so much for tuning in here on CWTV this morning. Green flag action is underway. These guys are digging here at Weedsport. Up in the front, you got Clayton Tilley trying to use that top side to get around Blake Walsh here. Got a caution here early in this one. Brad O'Brien's going to have a tough time getting this title underway. Head back out as these guys stack them back up and get behind that pace car for another few. See if we get that one to go this time by. Kick the lights off that pace car. Let's go racing here. Let's see. Looks like they are off. We should be driving here. Green flag back out in the air, lap 5 of 30. Walt's getting a good jump there. You see Clayton Tilley starting to close the gap here. Alex Attard down there on the low side, going to try to make something happen. Get a little closer to the action here as Alex battling with Clayton. Got a yellow. You got the boot. We got into an accident, started moving on the track, and that's what happens. Around goes somebody else, and we are back behind the pace truck here. Lap 7 of 30. See if we get that signal that we'll be racing here this next time by. We'll keep our eyes as we turn here. Looks like we are good. Should be back to the races here in just a few short seconds. And don't go away once we're done, guys, as we got a midget race coming right after this. Green flag is out in the air. Walsh getting a good jump there. Tilly's right behind, trying to make something happen with this new track. Not a lot of time really driven here. So these guys know that they need to get into position here quick, because a yellow could come out at any time. Clayton Tilley's going to take to the low side. Not going to be able to pull that slider off. As Blake Walsh there gets around just in time. Clayton Tilley, Alex Attard still behind him. It looks like Alex going to go to the low side, try to make something happen there. Not going to be able to, and Yeager is right behind him now. Yeager down low. Can William get around Alex for that podium? It looks like he's going to do it. Alex goes back for that position. They're going to fight for it here as Clayton Tilley out to the front. Blake Walsh falling back to fourth place there. He's going to fight with Tyler Maggs, try to stay in that top five. Yeager getting into the wall there. He keeps it straight. He's moving again, but he's all the way back to seventh. He's going to put Clayton Tilley, Alex Attard, Blake Walsh on the podium here. Clayton Tilley up on that top side. We're halfway through it now. We're hitting lap 16 of 30. You can see Alex back there. He's riding. How long can he hold on to it? Up in front, Clayton Tilley doing a great job. He's got some traffic. He doesn't know where to go with him. The 74 in the way, and that's going to definitely help Alex pull up into that backside. He gets into Clayton Tilley. That's going to hurt him there. Just when he was making a run, he has to stop it there by getting into the backside. Now these guys are pushing forward, doing a great job here. Clayton Tilley pulling away. Alex down there on the low side. Blake's right behind him, trying to make a move, sliding up to the top. Can he catch these guys? Back behind him, Tyler Maggs and Joshua Walton try to make their magic and put themselves onto the podium. Anybody can do it in this area here. It's all within reach for these guys on screen. As Blake Walsh gets himself around Joshua Walton there. J-Dubs up on the top side. William Yeager finds himself back into sixth place here. We got a battle as Joshua Walton is trying to make, he does it, gets around there for the top side into the top three. What a move there. Alex Attard trying to catch that leader still. These guys are going through traffic. It's getting messy out here. We're getting dirty. Look at Josh Walton trying to make a move on Alex. Can he get it done here? Lap 22 of 30. J-Dub's pulling up close. You see, who's that number one of Alex Attard in front of him? Getting a little loose. He keeps it clean, though. They're past that stage now of all the traffic for now, at least. It's behind them. They're moving. They're pushing. As J-Dub's trying to do everything he can to pull up into Alex Attard there. In second, Alex holding steady right now, but it looks like Clayton has the championship on his mind. He wants to take this bad boy and run with it. Alex about a straightaway behind right now. J-Dubs trying to make it happen. He's up to the top side. Alex goes up with force and says, no, I'm going to wreck you. Alex just taking him out blatantly there. He saw him coming. That's mirror driving, if I think I've ever seen it. Whoopsie. Take a look back at the mirror driving. Let's watch here from the inside. We're here with Alex. We can't see the virtual mirror there, but let's see where it happened. Right there it was. You hear him hit that gas and just goes right up to the top side. And J-Dub, no more. Clayton Tilley, Alex Attard, William Yeager are the top three right now. William doing a good job pulling himself back up into that spot here. They stack him back up behind the pace car, and we are going to be back underway with racing here. Looks like Alex Attard going to get the EOL. He's falling back to the back here. So now Clayton Tilley, William Yeager, and Tyler Maggs round out that top three. Here goes the pace truck, and here we go. Clayton Tilley getting it on. We got 3 laps of action remaining here. Green, white checker. Excuse me. As Clayton Tilley running fantastic right now up on that top side. He's going to come across the line. We got the white flag in the air. We got a battle back here for 3rd and 4th as Tyler Maggs and Blake Walsh going to battle hard out here. William trying to catch Tilley, but I don't think he's going to have what it takes. No, it looks like Clayton Tilley on a game of his own today. Clayton Tilley going to take it and quite possibly walk away with the title here. We'll talk to these guys and see what they got to say. What a run here from Weedsport in these sprint cars. Like I said, guys, don't go anywhere. We got more action coming your way as we are going to go over and hop into the midgets now and finish off day 3 of 3 in these midgets. Let's see, though, before what these guys had to say on the sprints, as it was a fantastic race here. These guys will be making their way over, and we'll chat with them, see what they got to say about that. There they are, the top 3, Clayton Tilley, William Yeager, and Blake Walsh lining them up. It's an absolutely fantastic run here from Weedsport. Like I said, a newer track on the platform, so you really got to appreciate these guys being able to throw it down there like that. Blake Walsh, this is Tommy in the booth. Do you have a copy, sir?
What's going on?
Another fantastic run by Blake Walsh here. And you find yourself into the top 3. You had a little problem there early, but you bump it up and you pull yourself through. Talk about that run.
Well, I started off okay. The track still had a bit of juice in it, and as a track wore out, we just got a lot looser. So I pulled the wing back, didn't seem to help, and then I just stuck with it and picked off a few. Got that restart with 2 to go, and then I think Tyler missed the top out of 4, and it just helped me a lot, so I could sort of defend on that last lap and keep the podium.
So talk about Weedsport itself, as this is a new track on the platform. What do you think about it?
It's very different. It doesn't really compare to anything else on the game, but it's good in its own way.
Absolutely. It's kind of got that Williams Grove feel to it when you talk about that, kind of that different feel to it, as it's not that normal dirt track we've seen here. But you guys did a fantastic job. I'm going to be honest, with it being a new track, I expected more cautions. Were you kind of thinking the same?
I was, but then we had that big stint from, I think it was lap 2 or 3, we had a yellow, and then there was a big stint till right there at the end, which was pretty good. Like, good long run always helps.
Absolutely there. And like you said, really just helped you pull up there. But it looked like this track has definitely got some working here for a two-lane track. Am I correct there? It looked like both you guys were able to really rip both sides.
Oh yeah, it's really good. If you can hit the bottom good enough, you can be pretty quick down there. But most people just send it in on the top. Hopefully it sticks, but pays off for them.
Get up in that juicy, right?
Yeah, just get up on the wheel, put her in the fluff, let her eat.
There you go. Put her in the fluff, let her eat. Blake, that's what you did today. Congrats on that. A fantastic run there. And who do you want to thank for getting it done, man?
Just everyone that's helped me out the past few weeks with setups and just keeping me just up on the wheel. So it's been pretty good. But no, it's everyone that's helped out.
Right on, man. Congrats to you on that third place finish. And are we going to see you run this last midget race here?
Nah, sure are. Try and get back at it.
There you go. Congrats, sir.
Thanks, mate.
We'll move on. We're going to talk to second place of Eager Yeager here. See what William's got to say. As this man has been on it each and every day. We'll get him here. William, you got a copy, sir? William, you got a copy, sir?
Yeah, I got you.
How's it going here today?
Bad, man. I'm kind of surprised I got second.
It seemed like you had that incident there early, or I'm not even really early, kind of mid-race there that kind of bumped you back into 7th, 8th place. So you had a battle back from that, though.
Yeah, I mean, I was racing pretty pissed off there. I'm kind of not too happy about how this sprint car series is gone. I got taken out at Lernerville, and I feel like I could have ran better at Limaland, so I was racing to, have a good result here tonight, and I got a pretty good result, I think.
And it seems like, man, you have been we've been chatting each and every day. What do you got to attribute all the success to in this league?
I mean, shoot. Bryce Lucius, I know he runs this series. He's basically supplying me with all my setups, and I really appreciate it from him. His setups are really hooked up, and he's really allowing me in these sprint cars to run good.
So I know it really does have a different feel compared if you don't have a solid setup in these cars. These things can be all over the place. Am I right?
Oh, for sure. Setup is almost probably 75% of these races in the slick. If you miss your setup a little bit, your car is going to be either pushing tight or it's going to be way too loose, and you're going to scrub way too much speed.
So we talked to Blake about what he thought about Weedsport. With this being a newer track, let's hear your take.
I love Weedsport so far. It's one of my local tracks. I've been here in real life, and I've ran the crap out of it since it's came out, and it's probably becoming one of my favorite tracks on here. Every time I run here, I run good. So
looks like it is a very competitive track. So fun one to watch here. William, congrats to you on that second place finish. And who do you want to thank for getting it all done, man?
Yeah, thank you for doing the broadcast as always. Braith for running the league, Ram Designs, Bryce Lucius for the setups, of course. And yeah, that's it.
Well, thank you so much, sir. Congrats to you. We'll see you in that midget race here in just a little bit.
Yep, thank you.
We'll move on. We'll talk to Clayton Tilley now. See what Clayton's got to say. Where you at, Clayton? There he is. Clayton Tilley, the winner of today's race. And quite possibly, I do believe you're going to take the championship. Am I correct?
I hope so. It'd be nice.
I would think so. With that win, it would. One would assume that you take that title here. I'll tell you what. Braith, are you with us?
All right. I'm just sorting out the last of these points, but at the moment, as it stands, I believe Tilly should have the championship. Tommy?
There you go, Clayton. Not only did you take the win, you took the series here. We're not officially, but we're pretty darn official. That's what we're saying right now. Pretty darn official that you took that. That's got to feel good today.
Yeah, it's considering these are my three worst tracks, so I'll take that. Was not expecting any good result whatsoever out of Weedsport. I had about 10 minutes practice prior to the server opening, so that's the first time I've touched it with a 410, so we're pretty happy.
So it looked like you really found your mark there about 3/4 of the way through that race. You're working through traffic. You start to really pull away from second and third then, and then it was just off to the races. Was it hitting that mark and finding that groove? Is that what it was?
Yeah, I don't know. I felt like I could have run that car anywhere. I've sort of figured out a few tricks the past couple of weeks as to tightening the car up to where it's sort of you're able to plant it anywhere. And I ran the bottom there for a lap and it felt nice, and I ran the middle for a lap and it felt nice, and obviously I ran the top for the majority of the race and it felt nice. So it didn't really matter where I put it. It was going to be nice to drive.
And that's what I talked about with these first two guys. Is this track seems like it is a track that is going to allow racing all across the board here. Would you agree with that?
Well, yeah, there's definitely multiple lanes, and quite to my surprise, the sprint cars too. Like generally, I've run that in the midget that track, and it's always been very racy. But I didn't quite think the same thing had happened in the sprint cars, but it has. It was actually a top and a bottom, and a bit of a slider and middle, and so on and so forth.
So where do you rank Weedsport as on your list of favorite tracks here?
Dead last with Lernerville.
So not fun with it, but hey, like I said, you found your groove here today. You really pulled it off. You did a fantastic job. You're terribly consistent. Not terribly. You were fantastically consistent here throughout this series. Who do you want to thank for not only taking away the win today, but the championship in the 410 sprints here?
Just got to thank Momentum Simsport and all the boys and our sponsors, New Land Contracting, Everything Dirt, Verdict Clothing, Gold Rubber Hockey Schools, CT Designs. Yeah, you guys for putting the broadcast on, and Braith for putting the race on, and yeah, shit out the whole lot. It's all good.
Absolutely right on here, and we'll see you put it on now in the midgets. We'll see what we got there. Where are we going for the midgets, Braith?
Same spot, dude.
Oh, okay, because I thought
Same
we were
spot.
going to move.
Weedsport.
So you're going to make them suck it up here and put it to them.
Yep.
Weedsport coming at you here. Well, it's going to be a fun one. And
All right. I got the top 3 sorted out for you, Tommy. These are the top 3 as they stand, and officially, after doing the 4th place finisher, this should be the top 3 finishers. Clayton Tilley first, 2nd Brad O'Brien, 3rd Alex Eddard.
so
There are your top 3.
fantastic.
Yep, officially those are your top 3.
So we went from pretty darn official to absolutely official. And Clayton Tilley, congrats. Pop out the bubbly, but just wait till after the midget race, maybe.
Yeah, I maybe shouldn't drink and drive. We'll keep the drinks in the hauler till after the midgets.
There you go. Absolutely. Congrats to you, man. You deserve it. That's got to make you feel good going into this midget race too, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a good feeling to win a championship finally. I think this is probably my first one that I've won on iRacing, so I'll take it. But hopefully we can back up in the midgets and get another good podium and put us up there in points somewhere.
There you go. Braith, who we got looking in the top 3 that we need to keep an eye on in these midgets?
So the top 3 going into the night for the finalists for midgets are William Yeager is leading the points by 4 points to Tyrone Herbert. 3rd is Brad O'Brien. 4th is Caden Brown. And 5th is Clayton Tilley.
Very nice there. So, and any of these guys can take it there for the most part?
Yes, this can lean any way with the top 5 at the moment.
Wow, very intense here, and it should be a fun one. That's going to be opening up in just a minute, I'm guessing.
Yep.
All right.
Going up in a second.
We'll be right back with you guys. Don't go away. The midgets coming your way. We're going to have some fun. Thanks so much for tuning into that sprint race here so far. We'll be right back with you. These guys are qualifying now in the midgets. Should be moving on forward into some race action. Just a few here. Caden Brown on the top of the board right now. We've got Bailey Barnecoat in second, Brock Lewis third, Dylan DeCook and Reagan Edwards rounding out the top five. Let's see who's going to take away the championship here tonight in the midgets. Should be a fun one here as well. We got 2 minutes here remaining before we fire back and underway. Excuse me. About a minute here remains. We'll be popping off with some fun here. Tyler, that's an understatement. Doing some broadcasting for some guys down under. Been up at it since 4 o'clock this morning. Should be a fun race here. 30 seconds remain in qualifying. Ten seconds and we'll be underway with the first of 2, maybe 3 heats. We're gridding up for what should be a fun one here. Let's see. Looks like we're going to have 3 heats tonight, a consolation. Our pit. Not our pit. Our pole shuffle and the feature. We're lining them up. William Yeager, the points leader. Gonna get him started from the front here. Caden Brown in second, Brock Lewis third, Brad O'Brien in fourth, Riley Stewart in fifth, Kyle Keeler sixth, Tristan Yellen in seventh, Lewis Clark in eighth, and Lachlan Barberry in ninth there. Well, let's see how they get this one going here tonight. Can they keep it as clean as the sprints were? Be fun to watch. Pace truck should be making his way off. We should be nailing this one out here. Let's see what we got. He's going to make his way off next time by here. Next time by will be underway with the racing here. Eager, Yeager, he's eager, I'm eager. We're all eager. We all want to see a solid midget race here this morning. Thanks for tuning in early with me here on Sunday. We're just going to be lazing on a Sunday afternoon. Here goes the pace truck, and we are going to get this one started. Thank you so much for tuning in to CWTV this morning. We are Green Flag Racing again with the iRacing Race Pace events brought to you by Monitored Security Solutions. Check them out, guys. Give them a like, give them a follow. Support the ones who support us. Oh, no, we got a dead driver on the track. Who was that? That might have been Brad O'Brien. That was a rough one. Terrible there. They hit that infield wall. William Yeager pulling it out steady, doing a great job here early in this one. He's got Caden Brown right behind him. They're halfway through this one at the line. Brock Lewis in third, fighting off with Lewis Clark, who just slides into a third. See if Brock can pull back that position from Lewis. Lewis doing a great job right now. Lewis holds off as he gets tagged there. Brock gonna hold on to fourth place somehow. Just barely as Riley Stewart barreling down here. See if he's got anything for him. Up in front, Yeager still up there by about 0.2. See if Caden can catch him here as they hit the line. We got 3 laps to go in this first heat. What a job William Yeager is doing out in front. He's the leader of the points here in the midgets. This is just going to help him. He's got that 2 to go there at the line. Coming across the line here with Caden Brown. Caden trying to do everything he can here to reel it in. Looks like Williams gonna take the white flag here up in front. ButtKicker Gamer 2, immerse yourself in the game and feel what you've been missing with that ButtKicker Gamer 2. William Yeager's got 2 more turns to finish this one off, and it's his. William Yeager takes the first heat here. Caden Brown in second, Lewis Clark in third, Brock Lewis, Riley Stewart there. Moving on to heat 2. See what we got for him here. It's Tyrone Herbert going to get us started in the front. Joshua Walton, J-Dubs in second. Dylan D.C. Cook in third. Blake Walsh in fourth. Brandon Bain in fifth. Daniel Boyd sixth. Cahill Gray and Ross Kaiser round out the field here in this one. See what they got for us in this second heat. They're lined up behind that pace truck, and we should be firing off here in just a few. There goes the pace truck, and we are about to get this one going here again. Green flag is out. We are racing here. Is Tyrone Herbert gonna fall just a hair there on that start? J-Dubs up to the top. Can he get clear of that 46 machine? Sorry. He's got Blake Walsh right behind him here as well. Tyrone to the low side there. J-Dubs up top. J-Dubs looks like he's going to be able to, as I say that, Tyrone going to make a nice run up in front of J-Dubs to put himself in front in the lead. What a move there by that 46 machine here early in this one. Lap 3 of 8. Looks like we got a battle back here. Third place Bruin, Dylan D.C. Cook trying to reel in Blake Walsh here. Let's see what he's got for him. As Blake Walsh down there on the low side. Dylan trying to rip that juicy up top. J-Dubs up in that blue and black 81 machine. Looks like he's starting to slowly catch Tyron here. So let's close in on J-Dub here and see if in these 3 laps he's got anything for him here. When they hit the line, they got 3 laps to go. It looks like Blake Walsh now closing that gap between himself and J-Dubs back here. So see if that becomes anything here as they battle for second. No. Blake Walsh is going to get into that infield wall. It's going to slow him up here. We'll get that white flag here when they hit the line. White flag is out. ButtKicker Gamer 2, immerse yourself in the game. Feel what you've been missing. Tyrone Herbert gonna take this one if he can stay clean through these last 2 turns here. He is looking at the line. He crosses it. This one is his. Joshua Walton in second. Blake Walsh third. Another good heat there. We got one more coming your way. We're gonna get down into that pole shuffle after that consolation then. Still plenty of racing here in this midget event. Clayton Tilley gonna get us started from the top of the board on this one. Bailey Barnicoat down in second. Reagan Edwards in third. Benjamin Matchett fourth. Dylan DeBono in fifth. Jason Crawford sixth. Jason Burke in seventh. And Mick Bain sitting P8 here. Let's see who gets it done in this third and final heat of the night. Clayton Tilley, the winner in those 410 sprints we just saw finish up here moments ago. As they make those final adjustments, just wait for the pace truck to make his way off and get to racing here. There he goes. A couple laps behind the pace truck and get back underway with the fun and excitement here this morning with iRacing Race Pace, brought to you by Monitored Security Solution, Plant Fabrication Service, and Cooper Mini.
Green, green, green.
Pace truck makes his way off, and we are racing here. Green flag is back out. Clayton Tilley getting a good jump. He's got Bailey behind him. Reagan getting passed by Benjamin there on the jump there. See what they got cooking up as Jason Crawford falls to Dylan Abano back in fifth. Dylan trying to climb up here, and Reagan getting into it. Getting sent into that infield wall, and that's going to cost him for this heat. We are lap 3 of 8 here in this one. Clayton Tilley up in the front with a great run so far. They hit the line here halfway through it. Bailey trying to get something moving, but Clayton seems to have this dialed in right now. Battle back here is Dylan and Jason get tied up. That's going to allow Jason Burke to go through Reagan Edwards. Cuts through that like a hot knife through butter. Not sure how, though, in all honesty. Very lucky to get through, but hey, sometimes luck is what you need here. Is Bailey trying to close that gap between himself and first place here. We'll get that 2 to go at the line. Clayton starting to gap Bailey here in that second place. As we got 2 to go here. Watch Clayton out in front. Doing a little dance, making a little love, winning championships tonight. That's right, winning championships tonight. Clayton Tilley's getting down, get down. We got the final lap underway. ButtKicker Gamer 2, immerse yourself in the game. Feel what you've been missing. Clayton Tilley's doing just that. He's immersing himself in the game with some extreme driving here. And Clayton Tilley takes it. There was hardly ever a question in that one. They're going to move to the consolation race here. Let's see what they got. Bailey Barnicoat in second. Benjamin Matchett taking that third place there. These guys gritting up for this consolation race where Tristan Yellen, Cahill Gray, Dylan Nabano, Lachlan Barberry, Ross Kaiser, McBain, and Brad O'Brien will line up and see what they can get done here in this 10-lapper. We'll see what they got. Waiting on some of these guys to line up here, and we'll be underway. These guys are going to be getting it on here in just a moment. About to go green here. Green. There it is. The green flag drops, and we are back at racing here. Weedsport. Tristan Yellen getting a good jump out in that front spot. Falling back now to third. As Dylan Bono, Brad O'Brien make their way up through that low side. See what they can get done. As looks like this is slicking off, and these guys really having to feather it through those corners here. Dylan Abano out in front. Brad O'Brien, Tristan Yellen, and K.O. Gray round out the field here as we got three guys not gritting up for this one. Dylan Abano holding steady, keeping smooth here so far. Looking at Brad O'Brien behind him as Brad O'Brien takes the low side here on Dylan. See if he can give anything to him. Back down low, halfway through this one, lap 5 of 10. Brad O'Brien inside that teammate Dylan, and Brad bouncing off that interior wall there. See if Tristan can make up some time and get anything done here. As we got 5 laps to go now. Cahill Gray having a little trouble through here. Brad's caught back to the backside of his teammate in that 09 machine. Let's see if he can get out and around him now as they cross the line. Got 4 laps to go. See what they're made of here. As Brad tries to get out there, he's going to make a little contact again. Gets a little loose, but keeps it straight, keeps it moving forward. Off of that interior wall, popping wheelies down the straightaway. 2 laps to go. See if this 77's got anything for that front runner, Dylan DeBono, right now. He's doing a great job, like I said, keeping smooth, keeping steady. 2 to go here. Look at that white flag the next time by. These guys are hitting 15 and a half second laps. So very quick here today. There's that white flag in the air. ButtKicker Gamer 2. Immerse yourself in the game. Feel what you've been missing. Out in front, Dylan DeBono. Looks like he is going to take this one and walk away with it. It's his. He's the winner here today. Brad O'Brien in second. Tristan Yellen going to take that 3rd spot there. We're going to move on to the pole shuffle now. These guys will do a King of the Hill setup, 2-lap run here. They did the top 10 in the sprints, but I want to say it's the top 8 through here. We'll see as they will start to make their way out for the pole shuffle. We'll keep our eyes open. See who we got. Looks like Brandon Bain going to make his way out to the track here. We'll see if, in fact, he will be one of these competitors. Blake Walsh ready to make his run. Looks like they're lining up here. Brandon Bain's heating up those tires back in the pits. These guys just ready to get the signal to head out to the track, and they will make their way out for the pole shuffle, as they like to call it here. Let's see is Blake Walsh, and let's see who else we got out there. Benjamin Matchett look like they're going to be the first competitors here during this one. They fire off. We are back underway with the pole shuffle now, as Benjamin Matchett and Blake Walsh going at it here. Got Blake in that 97 machine, Benjamin in the 61. Let's see who takes it here. The 61 out in front, Benjamin Matchett. See if he can take down this next lap here and advance his position at least by 1. He's got to keep clean through, as looks like Blake Walsh really ripping that juicy. Can he get him at the line? No, the 61 going to advance on this one. Next competitor making his way to the track here looks to be none other than Lewis Clark here. Let's see if Lewis has anything for the 61 machine of Benjamin Matchett. About to fire off, and get this 2-lap showdown underway here. Here they go. 61 machine floating up to the top. See if he can get behind and make something work here. Lewis Clark out in front. Gonna take that lap. They got one more to go here. Can't match it, catch him. Doesn't look like it right now. Lewis got to stay clean. Make sure he gets through this turn. Okay, he does. And Lewis Clark gonna advance to the next competitor now. Lewis Clark out there, and it looks like next is Bailey Barnicoat gonna come up and see what he can do with it. The 4th round here of the pole shootout. They're at it now. Bailey getting a good jump right behind. Here's Lewis here. See if Lewis can get out and around Bailey. Here's Bailey's going to take that first lap. Lewis ready to make the pounce. Can he do it, though? Getting a rough exit out of that turn. Bailey's going to shut the door on Lewis, and that's going to allow Bailey to take this one away. Bailey's going to move on. See who's next up for Bailey. Looks like none other than Caden Brown stepping up to the track here to see what he can get going. As they fire off, they're underway with this 2-lap shootout. Brown getting in front. Bailey down to that low side, gonna have what it takes to take that first lap. See if Bailey can make it work on lap 2 here when it counts. Side by side with each other, they touch. Caden still able to hold on to it. Can he get the momentum on the exit of the turn? It looks like he's going to. Caden gonna take that one. Good run there. What a shootout this has been. J-Dub's coming out to challenge Caden Brown here. Let's see what J-Dubs has for the current winner. They're off and underway. Still side by side. J-Dub's going to try to really pull up through the second lap here. Do what he can as they file off. J-Dub into the juicy. Caden Brown still pushing. Doing a great job out front here at the moment. Caden Brown going to cross the line and take this one yet again. Clayton Tilley's out, ready to get this one started. They're off. 2 laps underway. Clayton getting a bad start there, getting into the wall early. See if he can recover from that one. Back behind Caden now. It looks like he's faster, but can he get around? Caden at the line there. Clayton's going to have to do everything he can to get in front of Caden here as he's ripping the top side. Going to try to throw it down to the low. On the exit of the turn, it looks like Caden going to be too strong there and going to get it again. So Caden doing a great job and moving up through the field here. Tyron coming out now. It'll be him and Yeager. That should be the end of it, I believe. They're off. Caden getting another great jump there. See if Yeager's got anything for him. Caden has been strong in this pole shuffle so far. They get awfully close there. Yeager getting just a little sideways. Caden keeping strong, leading that first of 2 laps here. William down to the low side, going to try to make something work. Can he get it done through 3 and 4? Looks like Caden going to be able to take this one again. Caden doing a great job. He's got 1 more to go. Yeager steps up to give his go at it. Waste no time. These guys are ready to fire off and get underway with this. They're ready to race. Here it goes. They're off and away. William Yeager getting a good jump on Caden Brown that time. Let's see if Caden Brown crosses him over here in 2. Going into 3 and 4, he's out in the lead. Let's see if he can keep it as Yeager does a little crossover attempt, and Caden right back to that same spot again in that end of the first lap here as he's coming across into 3 and 4. Caden gonna take this one again. What a run through the pole shuffle Caden Brown has. Got to give loads of credit there to Caden. And we'll move on to the big show now. The main event, our feature is upon us. See if they... They're tearing them up. They're having fun doing it. Gonna get a kick it over to the main event here. It won't be long. There it is. They're kicking it over. Grit up and have some fun here in this feature event. Let's see. 35 laps here today. Should be a good one. They're going to grit up. We'll be right back here with you. These guys getting ready to get it on here. From Weedsport. Pace truck going to make his way off, and we are going to be racing here. It should be a fun one. And we will crown another champion here after this event. Guys, thanks for tuning in here on CWTV. I'm Tommy Boy with Checkers and Wreckers. Catch us live at 11 a.m. 11 a.m. Eastern this morning. Sundays each and every week. Pace truck about to make his way off. These guys gonna have fun for 35 laps. Green flag is underway for the final event of the weekend here with the iRacing Race Pace events. And we got an incident in the front of the way. We got another bunch up in the back. Let's see if they clean that up before. And we are going to get a yellow here on that one. Let's take a look back. See what happened there. Let's go up to the eye in the sky, the bird's eye view here. See if we can get a better idea of what happened. Ooh, just completely into the back there. There was a blink there before, so I think the blinker spun. Lap 3 of 35. They line up back behind the pace car here. William Yeager, Clayton Tilley, Caden Brown, Joshua Walton, and Lewis Clark round out the top 5 here early. So same thing happened in the sprint. We had an early caution, and then after that, it got all situated. We were grooving from there. Let's see if they keep it clean here moving forward. Looks like the pace truck will make his way off this time by, and we will be back to racing.
Hang on, we're not going green.
They're going to hold off one, actually. They delay the green flag 1 lap. Should be banging this one off now.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag is back out in the air. We're back to racing here. These guys still moving through. As up in front, William Yeager. Hold on to it at the moment. Let's see if he can hold off Clayton Tilley. See how long he can do so for. Is back behind them. Caden Brown. Looks like Joshua Walton making his way through here as well, as he's got Bailey up to the top side, trying to make a move on Bailey. We got to move up here for the front as Clayton Tilley really getting to that top side now of William Yeager. See if he can make it out and around for the lead here as he's in front. He's going to get that lap, but he's still not clear of William. There he is. Now he's got that bumper out in front. He's good to go. He can sail on his own line now, on his own accord. Let's see if that helps Clayton Tilley. As he got William Eager. Caden Brown losing it back there as Bailey's going to make his way around him now. We're on lap 12 of 35 when we hit the line here. These leaders doing a fantastic job here so far, putting on a good show as Clayton Tilley going to take another lap from William Yeager there. William wants a solid finish here. He'd love to walk away with the title. Right now he's sitting in second as far as the race goes. He needs everything he can to get out in front as he came in the leader in points, but Clayton Tilley was right there as well. So Clayton could be a winner of possibly 2 series here this weekend. We'll see if he can pull it off. Clayton Tilley out in the front, still doing a fantastic job as we are just about halfway through this one. Doing a great job through the slick there. Clayton Tilley holding steady right now. William Yeager's going to try to do it. As you heard him last time in that sprint car interview, as he was driving angry. He wants a J-Dub in third, but he's got a long way to go up to the front as these guys find some traffic. We'll see if that plays a factor in this one. As Clayton Tilley gets the old 2-for-1 special. William Yeager still battling to get around here. The longer it takes Yeager to get around, the more Clayton Tilley's going to be able to pull away here. It's now a second and a half between first and second place here. As Yeager's still trying to make it through. He's got an incident in front of him. He makes it around okay. Now he's got about 15 laps to pull up and make something happen here with Clayton Tilley. I would imagine he wants a caution to pull up in there and get a chance at a restart here. Solid run up near the front. Let's take a look here through the field, see if we got anything cooking up, shaking here. Reagan Edwards back there trying to catch Brock Lewis. Looks like Tristan Yellen trying to keep a little from going a lap down, but not going to be able to do so as Clayton Tilley just goes right around there. Lap 23 of 35 when we hit the line. He's got 2 seconds out ahead. Lewis Clark closing that gap between himself and J-Dubs here. See if J-Dub can hold on to that third place right now. Lap 24 of 35 when they hit the line. You see Caden Brown gonna cause the yellow there. These guys gonna hop back behind the pace truck, and like I said, William Yeager gets a chance here. Can he take advantage of it and get out to the front? We shall see on this restart that will bring us right around to a little under 10 laps to go. About to see what these guys are made of here, and we should get the green flag this time by. Here we go. Green flag back out in the air. Watching these guys whip it around here. Got a battle for fifth place right there. Those guys are going around. That was Brock Lewis and Reagan Edwards. Out near the front, William Yeager still trying to close that gap as he falls a half second behind on that restart. J-Dub's right behind him, but you can pull up pretty quick in these midgets. Controlled chaos through these. As down to the low side, J-Dub's trying to make something work on Yeager. Can't seem to get it done just yet, so he falls back in line. Back behind him, Lewis Clark looking to the low side, trying to make something happen down there. They'll have 6 laps to go when they hit the line. It looks like Yeager getting into the wall there. He's got to pull back, and that's going to drop him to 4th. Can he pull himself back up into this podium position here just with 6 laps to go? Joshua Walton there. We got 5 laps of action remaining. Yeager finds himself back into the 3rd place. We got a caution. Let's see what happened. That inside wall has been an Achilles heel this morning. Getting into that inside wall and around. Bringing out the yellow, Clayton Tilley, Josh Walton, Lewis Clark, William Yeager, Tyron Herbert round out the top 5. We get set to fire this one back off here. Green flag is out. Let's see who's able to make something work here as we get a green-white checkered. Tilley out in front. J-Dub's going to make a move to the low side now. They're going to get the white flag this time by here. J-Dub's out in front. Clayton Tilley in 2nd. They're side by side there. Lewis Clark making his way into 3rd. Who's it going to be at the line? Is Clayton Tilley right down to the low side here with J-Dub. J-Dub up top. He's running that juicy. He gets a little sideways there. Clayton Tilley going to take it at the line. J-Dub, does he get 2nd place? He does. Just barely in front of Lewis Clark. Let's go talk to the top 3 there. What a finish. Woo! And again, we'll have to see, but Clayton may have just taken 2 for 2 here tonight as far as titles go. Let's give these guys a moment and we will see. As they make their way to celebrate just a bit. Benjamin celebrating hard. We got J-Dub in the house. J-Dub, you got a copy?
There you go, you want?
So your 2nd place finish here, right behind your teammate there, Clayton Tilley. What a run, though, as we all thought you were going to grab it there at the end. You come side by side, just get a little sideways out of turn 4, and it allows Clayton to get around you at the end there.
They definitely didn't give up from that green flag. I knew I was quick from the get-go. And yeah, just in 2 and 3 there, I got caught in the slick a little bit, and he was too far committed up the inside of me, and yeah, sort of had to try and give that top a go, and got a little bit loose halfway through 3 and 4, and couldn't manage to keep it on a flow around.
You had to be happy a little bit when you saw the yellow come out. I know nobody likes to see the yellow, but it allowed you to pull back up and give that restart a go into Clayton. Without that yellow, do you think you had a run for him to give him as much as you did?
Yes and no. I felt really comfortable on the bottom. I stuck to it for probably the last 6 or 7 laps. The caution probably ruined me a little bit because I just started to get into a groove, so I had to act pretty smart and quick and get back into that groove, and almost pulled it off.
Almost did there. That was a very close one. But hey, at the end of the day, you see your teammate right next to you here. You guys finish 1-2. That's got to feel good, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's it, mate. It's good to see the team popping up and putting on a show for everyone.
Excuse me there. Absolutely. A fantastic run by J-Dub here in the 81 machine. Who do you want to thank for getting it all done, man?
Yes, big thanks to Braith for putting on the league, you for the broadcast. Even managed to pull out a nickname out of it. New Lane Contracting, Everything Dirt, Verdict Clothing, CT Designs, Go Rubber Hockey Schools, and yeah, just all the boys at Momentum.
Well, congrats again on a fantastic finish here. You had a great one yesterday there as well. So a solid, I can't remember, where'd you finish the first day?
I think P2 or P3.
So a podium each day here this week in the midgets at least. So you got to be happy there.
Yeah, that's it, mate. Can't complain.
Well, there it is. That's what he has to say. Thanks so much again. And J-Dub, a great run here today.
J-Dub checking out.
Checking out J-Dub. There he goes. And we move on. We'll talk to Clayton Tilley here and see what he's got to say about this one. Clayton Tilley, 2 for 2 at his second least favorite track. Clayton, run us through that as you were side by side with your teammate J-Dub there.
Well, that was interesting to say the least.
Yeah, I'm sure you see that yellow flag fly. You were 2 seconds out in front of the field. You didn't want that, but everybody else did. What goes through your mind when you see that yellow pop up?
Well, Josh was telling me he was coming through, and I was sort of, yeah, there's a bit of a turd in the undies after hearing that, but he had me shook for the last lap, but I just managed to hold the bottom, and yeah, it was good.
So, I mean, going through that slick, you see him in that turn 4, just barely take it, get a little sideways. How do you stop yourself really from hitting that gas too hard and really sending it around?
Just been there before, you know. You just originally you do something like what Alex Adard did on the first night and just hoof it and spin out. Sort of learnt over time that that's not the way about it. The best way out is to slowly ease back into it and hold the grip, and yeah, you're either going to win or you're not.
So it's kind of a little bittersweet moment as you see your teammate. He was about to take it. He gets a little sideways, but hey, the sweet part is you were right behind him to take that away from him.
That's it. And I've got a funny feeling that locks me up the championship in these now too.
I was just about to pull him down. We are going to check here. Braith.
All right, we're just sorting it now, dude. But as it stands, you may as well have a talk to the feature winner himself while I just sort this out.
Come again, I'm sorry?
You may as well have a check to Tilly while I just sort these 5 out. It could lean anyway right now.
You better hurry up because he wants to know. He is a 2 for 2 winner. No, he didn't tell you to hurry up. I'm joking around, but he's anticipating his 2 for 2 here. He might walk away with 2 trophies, something he didn't think he was going to do walking into Weedsport tonight. Am I correct?
You're spot on. I thought I'd have no idea both here and Lernerville.
So a solid run there. It goes to show you guys, that's why you bring the car to the track. You might have a good night at a bad track that you're not maybe the most fun for you. It shows right here as Clayton Tilley comes out with a win in both the 410s and now the midgets. What goes in? Do you guys have one solid builder for these sets on the team, or do you guys kind of all put them together here, Clayton?
No, it's between Braith and old Brad. So between those two, they put in some ripper hours and ripper sets for us, and yeah, obviously that pays off.
The worst is if it was J-Dub. If J-Dub's the guy in second place giving you guys the sets, and then you're winning with him. That's never.
Well, it's funny you say that because he told me what fuel and what gear to run, so I'll thank him for that.
You got him around there, gave him enough momentum to put it around into first. And man, oh man, you can tell here it was such a close battle here between the five of you guys. And I would assume the only other person in the mix, am I wrong, Braith, would be William?
The top three the top five were could have leaned anyway between William, Tyrone, Brad, Caden, and Clayton. But since Caden didn't quite finish the race, I'm just not going to do his because I don't think you have enough. So I'm just getting the last two finished now.
How many points did we have between me and first before going into this round?
Before going into this, you had 59 points difference. So
you'd have had to have a lot to pull.
It's gonna be close.
But I'll tell you what, William did fall at the end there, and he ended up in 9th place. So it'll be an interesting one to see if he's able to take it. The anticipation is growing, just like the anticipation as Clayton. Did you guys ever find a cat?
No. Oh, I think we found it, but not how it left.
I think we found it. Not how we wanted to. Unfortunately, that cat didn't have 9 lives.
I think it was in a couple places.
Maybe all 9 taken off on the round there.
Oh yeah, she used all 9 lives. There's no way about that one.
What a fantastic weekend, I should say. Is Clayton, as we wait on break to finish this out, kind of touch on what it's like to take place in an event like this. Not only is it is a league, but it was a quick weekend deal here. And you guys not only just take on different tracks, but you guys took on different cars as well.
Yeah, it was it's pretty fun. Like, to be honest, heading into it, I wasn't expecting much at all. And to be real, I didn't really like the tracks, and I already told you that one, but I didn't like the midgets. But yeah, it's sort of good to come away with some results. It's just sort of proving the point that we're heading in the right direction, I suppose.
So does that kind of what's the word? Motivate you to run more of these midgets and see what you got in them?
Yeah, it's I like being on the podium, and I especially like winning. So we're starting to get somewhere with the setups now. So I think I might have to start trying my hand at it a bit more.
There you go.
All right. So how you want to run this, Tommy? You want to drag William and Tyrone in here? You want to just keep it us two in here?
No, we can bring everybody in here, and we'll
bring Tyrone and William in here.
Tyrone and William. You guys got a
All
copy?
Right. I'm going to start from the bottom here, guys. In 3rd place with 723 points is William Yeager. 2nd is on 725 points, Clayton Tilley. And on 729 points is Tyrone.
Tyrone, congrats to you, sir. You got a copy.
Bloody hell.
You can tell you didn't expect that here. You put it in 5th place here today, and the finish was enough for what you needed. That 46 machine, you got it a little rough there early on, but you were able to pull it back into that 5th place. Run us through your race here tonight.
Man, going into turn 1, I really just wanted to stay on the bottom and stay out of the way, and I have no idea what happened. I found myself at the rear, and I thought, shit, maybe I've ruined my chance here. And I thought I'll just run my own race at the back and hope for some luck. And I don't know how I got back to 5th. Never say die, I guess.
So is this a track that's I mean, it's new for everybody, but how do you feel about this track? Is this one of your top tracks?
It's not my top track, but it is pretty cool because you have to really drive the car, and I mean, it's hard to pass. It makes it exciting, I guess. It's definitely not up there with one of my favorites, though.
So as you fall back, you know you're in the hunt for the championship here, and you're probably getting a little discouraged. But like you said, never. How did you put it there? Never say die.
I mean, yeah, that's yeah. I mean, when I was on that restart and I had William in front of me, I thought, wow, all I've really got to do is beat him. And I don't know if he got into someone on that restart or he span. I'm not sure, but it was just a bit of luck, really. So.
Well, hey, sometimes it takes a little bit of luck to go a long way, and it did here. Like I said with Clayton, kind of run us through on this unique. I don't want to call it a league. I mean, it is a league, but it was a unique event here this weekend. These 3 tracks. Run us through what you thought of it and what you got out of it.
Oh, sorry, you're talking to me?
Well, yes, absolutely. You're the champion.
Sorry, I thought you were talking to the other guys.
We know who's partying
it's
already.
Really cool format. Yeah, Limaland was a really cool track. You really had to drive the car. Lernerville was one of my favorites, so I feel like that was my best chance at really gaining on some points. And then Weedsport was really just to try and finish in the top 5 and not DNF the race, and we did it. So pretty happy.
Like you said, a very unique format. And then the last question I have for you, and I'm talking to you, Tyron, here, is weed legal in Australia? Because you sound like you're pretty high.
Yeah, no, I'm legal.
Okay, I just had to check there. Are you talking to me, dude?
No, it's been really cool. I mean, all these guys are fast, especially the Momentum guys. They're super fast. And I know the event was really cool. So hats off to Braith and you guys. Awesome commentary. I love it. It's such a crack up.
Thank you so much there. Well,
yeah.
You got
I know my team owner's at the racetrack now racing, and he's had some bad luck, so hopefully this puts a smile on his face in the night.
There you go. Well, who do you want to thank? Anybody else you got? The mic is yours now. You're the champion.
Yeah, huge thanks to Braith for letting me join the league. Tyler Stralo at TGS Sim Sports. Dryden, TGS Designs, Ty Designs, CSI Shocks, DRF Lubricants, and yeah, that's all. Thanks heaps for letting me race, and hopefully you'll see me soon.
Well, hopefully you guys will see a little bit more of me, as I had a fantastic time in my first Australian event here. You guys know how to run the juicy, as you guys like to say. I like it. And you guys, I'll tell you what, tonight, Clayton and Tyron, they are the champions, my friends. And they'll keep on racing till the end. Everybody's like, oh, God, we got to listen to this guy sing. I ain't going to do the whole song. You're the champions, Clayton and Tyron. Congrats on a fantastic run here today and taking the crown in 410s. And Tyron there in the midgets. That's what we got for you guys here today. Thanks so much for joining along with us on CWTV. We will be back with you here in about 4 short hours. Join along with us as Checkers and Wreckers goes live 11 a.m. Eastern. Until then,